Low-emission rice opens new opportunities for Vietnam's rice exports. After more than 2 years of implementing the program to develop 1 million hectares of high-quality, low-emission rice in the Mekong Delta, Vietnam's rice sector is showing clear signs of transformation. The shift toward greener production is not only improving farming efficiency but also creating new opportunities to enhance the value and reputation of Vietnamese rice in global markets. Approved in late 2023, the program aims to develop 1 million hectares of high-quality rice cultivation linked with greenhouse gas emission reduction and green growth in the Mekong Delta in 2030. Since its launch, many localities have begun reorganizing rice production along value chains, strengthening cooperation among farmers, cooperatives, and businesses. The area under high-quality, low-emission rice cultivation has now reached about 354,000 hectares, nearly double the initial target for the early stage of the program. This rapid expansion reflects both strong local participation and a gradual shift in farmers' production mindset towards sustainability and higher economic value. Sustainable farming techniques are at the center of the initiatives. In many pilot models, the amount of seed used for sowing has been reduced by nearly 45%, fertilizer used by about 30%, and pesticide spraying by 2 to 3 times per crop. The application of the alternate wetting and drying irrigation method has also helped cut irrigation water by roughly 20%. These adjustments have brought significant economic benefits. Rice yields in pilot areas have increased by around 12%, while input costs have dropped by about 40%. Farmers' profits have improved by an average of about 6 million Vietnamese dong per hectare per crop. At the same time, greenhouse gas emissions have been reduced by approximately 3 to 4 tons of CO2 per hectare per crop. Mechanization has also expanded rapidly in the Mekong Delta's rice fields. In many participating areas, land preparation and harvesting are now fully mechanized, while other stages such as sowing and pesticide spraying increasingly use modern equipment, including drones. More than 1,000 cooperatives and over 200 enterprises are currently involved in the program. Many cooperatives have seek production and purchasing agreements with companies, helping stabilize output and expand the scale of low-emission rice cultivation. At the same time, efforts are underway to build a green brand for Vietnamese rice. A label for low-emission Vietnamese rice has been introduced, with more than 18,000 hectares already certified. This corresponds to about 75,000 tons of rice, some of which has been exported to high-standard markets such as Japan. The move toward low-emission rice production does not directly change the taste of the grain, but it helps strengthen Vietnam's rice brand in a global market that is increasingly focused on sustainability and environmental standards. In the first 2 months of 2026, Vietnam exported around 1.3 million tons of rice worth about $599 million. Export volume increased by about 5% compared with the same period last year, although export value declined due to lower global prices. The average export price stood at around $464 per ton. The Philippines remains the largest importer of Vietnamese rice, accounting for nearly half of total export, followed by China and several African markets. As competition in the global rice trade intensifies, the transition to high-quality, low-emission rice production is becoming an important strategy for Vietnam. If implemented effectively, the program could serve as a foundation for building a green, sustainable brand for Vietnamese rice while strengthening its position in international markets.